Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Sorry for being out so much. I hope you liked the other video that I did, and I'm just getting back into it. So we've got Raw to do tonight, and that's about it. There's going to be another video coming out soon on Wednesday, so look out for that as well. And yeah, so I'll be doing a couple of highlights from last night's Raw, and yeah, I've got a couple of notes here on my phone, and just basically just doing it as it is. So yeah, so we've got a new champion crown last night. It was the 24/7 championship, and it was Sheldon Benjamin, and we haven't seen him for a long while. We haven't seen him. Last time we saw him was the Royal Rumble, and that's about it. He was teaming up with MVP and Bobby Lashley, like for his match, a tag team match, and yeah. After that, MVP came down to the ring with Bobby Lashley and Sheldon Benjamin, and they said that I'm your new United States champion, but he isn't. And yeah, he's talking a lot of talk to Apollo Crews, and yeah, so we've got a match. So during the promo, Ricochet and Cedric Alexander came down to the ring, and they said along the lines of, "Look at this fool," and he's talking all this crap about this United States Championship and everything. You didn't deserve it, blah blah blah. And they said that MVP said, "There's only two of you and three of us," and they Ricochet and Cedric Alexander said, "We're not," and a music dropped. It was Mustafa Ali returning back to Raw, and we haven't seen him for a bit. Everyone says he was the hacker, but we don't know. I think it's been dropped or something like that, and news kind of thing of the reveal of who it is. So yeah, so during the match, it was a good match actually, and it was, I could say, a 7.5 out of 10, and it was great. So Mustafa Ali with Ricochet and Cedric Alexander are a great team together, and obviously Ricochet and Cedric Alexander are already a team. I would think that with Mustafa Ali in their corner as well, they make a great tag team. It's like them things where it's a new version of the New Day, or like people in threes, and I would actually go for that for Mustafa Ali, Cedric Alexander and Ricochet. And yeah, so at the end of the match, Ricochet and Cedric Alexander Bobby Lashley was holding their in like choke slam kind of thing, and Mustafa Ali jumped through the ropes and knocks out Bobby Lashley. Mustafa Ali came back to MVP and did his finisher move, and 1, 2, 3. Mustafa Ali wins the match. So yeah, great match overall. Highly recommend it. So with all the talk around the Raw Women's Championship are still underway, Sasha and Bayley came down to the ring and said, "Look at all this gold and everything," and Oscar came down and said, "You didn't earn that. Give it back." And yeah, so that led to a match with Kairi Sane and Bayley, but we'll get onto that in a minute. With all this talk that's going on, Stephanie McMahon was actually on the Titantron and said on the lines of, "You two didn't win the titles, so we're gonna have a match next week. We're gonna have a match next week, and it's for the Raw Women's title. Anything, if you get disqualified by your little teammates, then the other person wins it." So, yeah. And that was controversial in itself, as Sasha holds the title. And, yeah. So, Kairi Sane versus Bayley. That was a great match. I'm going to put it down below. Any matches that are on here or talking on here, it'll be in the description. So it will take you through straight to the WWE YouTube page. And yeah, start of the match, Bayley was getting beaten up by Kairi Sane, and it was a good match overall. I quite like them kind of matches where they are good in itself. Good match in itself. In the middle of the match, not really going much. Bayley doing her kind of thing, beating Kairi Sane up, and yeah, good match overall. Rate it as 5.5 out of 10, and yeah. So at the end of the match, Bayley did her, her elbow to Kairi Sane, and she pinned out 1, 2, kicked out, and then I don't really know. Kairi Sane rolled up Bayley, 1, 2, 3, and there you go. Kairi Sane won that match, and it's a great match overall to send her off with a win. And obviously, if anyone doesn't know, Kairi Sane is going to go somewhere to Japan to be a representative of WWE outside Japan. So yeah, so we come to the main event of Raw. It is an unsanctioned match. Big Show versus Randy Orton. Unsanctioned match. Basically what that means is anything goes. So yeah, good match overall. I can't remember much of that match, but it was an okay match. Big Show was great in the ring, and Randy Orton was putting up with a fight, and yeah. So I remember at the end of the match, there was an RKO by Randy Orton, and that was it really. I'm not trying to think, but yeah. So it was an RKO 1, 2, 3, and then at the end, Randy Orton did his famous boot kind of thing, and yeah, knocked out Big Show cold out. So yeah. So that's it for the Raw highlights. We've got a couple of matches, well, a couple of things that are going to go on to NXT and SmackDown that have been confirmed. So we've got Karrion Kross versus Dominic Dijakovic, and we've got a big announcement from William Regal, so I wonder what that is. So, and then for SmackDown, we've got a bar match. Well, we was going to have it at, not at NXT, at Extreme Rules, but we didn't know where it was, and it was basically went on to SmackDown. So yeah, so hope you like this video. I'll be back with another video tomorrow, and I hope you like that one as well. So yeah, please stay safe with everything what's going on in the world. So yeah, stay safe, stay awesome. Bye bye.